You know, it is funny to see how delusional some of these boxers are in 2025. You got these boxers thinking that the sport of boxing is some type of street life. You got these boxers thinking that the sport of boxing is some type of gang life. Lamont Roach, the man who lost to Gervonta Tank Davis, went on the It Is What It Is podcast with Cameron and Mace. I'm sure y'all already seen the clip. Some of y'all was sending me the clip on Instagram.
This one nigga named Southpaw TV, he be in my DMs talking about, oh, you gonna get murdered.
He said you gonna die?
He said you gonna die. He said the nigga gonna take your head off. Till this day, he's still in my DMs talking about something. In the rematch, you gonna get knocked out. You better not let me see you, better not let me catch you, all this. No, I was like, God damn.
Now, before I expose this dude, right after the fight, Mr. Lamont Roach actually hit me up. Lamont Roach was in my DMs. Thank God for screenshots.
I will embarrass you, little nigga.
Take a look at this date, March 5th at 6:24 a.m. Lamont Roach woke up and I was the first thing on his mind. The man DM'd me a bunch of laughing emojis, happy that the man survived all 12 rounds with Gervonta Tank Davis. If anybody was talking some type of gangster, it was Mr. Lamont Roach. Let me show y'all some of these. The first thing the man said was, yo, what happened? I thought I was gonna get stopped inside that ring. I put hands on that boy, where you at? Then the man goes on to make some type of threat. He said, yo, why didn't you come to the fight? You know you would've got left right there if you went to the fight. As y'all can see, I told Mr. Lamont Roach, stop it, you are a college kid. Why you acting like you some type of gangster when you ain't nothing but a college kid?
Don't fucking lie.
Speaking of the man's college, Lamont Roach studied mechanical engineering at the University of Maryland. Went to Dr. Henry A. Wise Jr. High School, lives in Marlboro, Maryland, from Washington, D.C.
Him and Diddy was in the pool.
Those y'all in the D.C. area, I did my little research, and it turns out Mr. Lamont Roach is from Upper Marlboro, Maryland, and he went to the University of Maryland in College Park, the safe side of town. Those y'all who know, y'all already know. Lamont Roach went to school on the safe side of town.
You's a real fake nigga.
But the one part that I wanted to address, really wanted to address, was Lamont Roach Sr., Lamont Roach Pops. This dude right here, check it out.
Oh, he wants you. He want to fight you too.
Man,
He'll come outside.
Man,
Yeah.
That was Lamont Roach Sr. talking about he don't be outside, he don't be outside. You see, my definition of outside is not y'all definition of being outside. Y'all definition of being outside is going to the fight. Why would you act crazy? Why would you threaten somebody talking about, yo, come to the fight, where it's 100 million cameras around? It's 100 million security guards around. It's 100 million police around. Everybody got cell phones in their hand. Everybody got cameras. When you really think about it, his definition of being outside is being somewhere very protected. Do y'all remember when Gervonta Tank Davis did an interview 2 years ago? Gervonta Davis said that his dream city to have a fight in is Chicago, Illinois. If y'all forgot, check it out.
Chicago.
Chi-Town.
Want to fight in Chicago. Chicago would be crazy.
Chicago would be crazy. Gervonta Davis said his dream city to have a fight in is Chicago, Illinois. I am hoping and praying that they can make that happen. I'm hoping and praying that the rematch could happen in Chicago, Illinois. I done told Lamont Roach in the DM, have the rematch in Chicago. I promise you I will be there, and I promise you, none of y'all gonna do a damn thing. I'm trying to tell y'all about these boxers. They say come to the fight as if the fight is some type of danger zone. There is nothing hood about a boxer. There is nothing street about a boxer. Talking like y'all some type of tough. Basically alerting the police on Cameron podcast. Why would you go on the internet saying that somebody threatened to kill you when I never threatened to hurt you, bro? All I was saying was that you're gonna get knocked out in that rematch. I stand on what I say. Hey, yo, Lamont Roach, bro. Show the DMs what I really said. I ain't said no type of threat. All I said was Gervonta Davis will knock your ass out in the rematch. Looks like you want some attention today. Looks like you begging for attention from people you trying to get to watch that rematch, if you even gonna take the rematch. Like I said, I'm glad I got the screenshots. Lamont Roach DM me first. Typical police activity from a very, very soft college kid. And you know Clarissa T-Rex Shields is somewhere punching the air right now. You know Clarissa T-Rex Shields woke up mad as hell when she saw the news. Amanda Serrano, the greatest female fighter of all time, the highest paid female fighter of all time, tweeted out, "Welcome to the future, Alycia Baumgardner." Alycia Baumgardner just signed with Jake Paul and Amanda Serrano to Most Valuable Promotions. The tweet says, "We lead and others follow. Please join us in welcoming the undisputed champion Alycia Baumgardner to MVP. Most Valuable Alycia Baumgardner." I did not used to be a fan of Alycia Baumgardner when she went to go train with Bill and Devin Haney. But due to the fact that she linked up with Amanda Serrano, the girl that Clarissa T-Rex Shields is jealous of, I am definitely now a fan again of Alycia Baumgardner.
Southpaw TV, it's not shit.
You gotta love this poster. Amanda and Alycia, the Most Valuable. 7th Division World Champion. Undisputed 130-pound champion. One thing I love about this picture is that Amanda Serrano and Alycia Baumgardner are two female fighters who conduct themselves with class. They are two female fighters who do not wake up every single day hating on somebody on the internet. They are two female fighters who don't go around parading a married man on the internet. I got a question for every single one of you Jaron Boots Ennis fans in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Are we gonna pretend that Jaron Boots Ennis is something that he's not? Are we gonna pretend that Jaron Boots Ennis did not turn down the Virgil Ortiz fight because Virgil Ortiz wanted to fight the man at 154? Are we gonna pretend that Jaron Boots Ennis did not say out his own mouth that he wants all the top dogs at 154?
Anybody at 154, anybody with a name. You know, like I said, I want to fight the top guys, the best guys.
Jaron Boots Ennis posted this up on Instagram. As y'all can see, it says it's almost that time to fight Stanionis at 147. If Jaron Boots Ennis loses at 147, that lets me and you both know why the man was scared to go to 154. And in my personal opinion, Boots Ennis will never go to 154 because Virgil Ortiz will be waiting right there to knock the man clean out. Speaking of another man that Jaron Boots Ennis is scared of, Terrence Bud Crawford, a professional Gervonta Davis header these days. The man did an interview and they asked Bud Crawford, should that have been called a knockdown in the Gervonta Davis fight? Bud Crawford said, quote, 1000%. It should have been called a knockdown if you take a knee in any scenario in the fight. This one of them scenarios where you gotta practice what you preach. Hey, yo, Bud Crawford, bro, according to your words, if you take a knee in any scenario in the fight, it is an automatic knockdown. Any scenario in your own words. What about the scenario where you took a knee versus Mean Machine? That's right. What about the scenario where Mean Machine cracked you with the right hand and you took that knee in the fight? Oh, my bad. That doesn't count because we're talking about yourself. You wanna know what's really sad about this situation? Bud Crawford only hates on Gervonta Davis because he sleeps in the same bed as Shakur Stevenson. Bud Crawford only hates on Gervonta Davis because him and Shakur Stevenson is best buddies. Kinda sad if you ask me. Bud Crawford, bro, Shakur Stevenson does not need you to hold his hand. Shakur Stevenson does not need you to play big brother. You is not his big brother, bro. Y'all got no blood relation. I don't care what y'all talking about. The fact of the matter is just like in your fight, the referee did not call a knockdown. Same scenario with Gervonta Tank Davis. The referee did not call a knockdown, therefore it is not a knockdown. Practice what you preach, bro, and just remember, before you judge somebody, you can easily be judged yourself. Speaking of Shakur Stevenson, the man who was all talk and no action, y'all seen Shakur earlier saying that he would go to 140 to fight Teofimo Lopez. Guess who called out Shakur Stevenson at 140? Gary Antoine Russell. The man did an interview and the man said he is gonna contact Shakur Stevenson to fight and he could definitely come down to 135 because he makes 142 easy. Mr. Gary Antoine Russell is a small 140 pounder. Shakur Stevenson saw the interview. Shakur Stevenson, in typical Shakur fashion, talking about, LOL, that's crazy. I got hella respect for cuz. We used to spar every single day for real. He don't gotta take it no type of way. But I would love to line it up with him if the money made sense. If y'all pay attention to Shakur Stevenson's tweet, notice how Shakur Stevenson is always trying to fake some type of friendship when he is scared of somebody. He did the same thing with Lamont Roach. He doing the same thing with Keyshawn Davis. Whenever Shakur Stevenson is scared of a fighter, all the man does is say, yo, he my friend. I'm gonna feel some type of way if I fight the man. Scared activity if you ask me. Shakur Stevenson activity if you ask me. And it is good to see David Benavidez back in that gym. It is good to see David Benavidez after he got promised the undisputed title shot against Dimitri Bivol, and Turki Alycia refused to bid on the fight. David Benavidez is getting done dirty right now. David Benavidez has earned this shot at 168 and 175, yet nobody wants to give the man that undisputed title shot. Wanna know what's sad about David Benavidez? David Benavidez is such a great fighter that these dudes refuse to fight the man. David Benavidez was Canelo's mandatory 3 straight years. And for 3 straight years, Canelo Alvarez fought everybody except David Benavidez.
I don't glorify that.
David goes to 175. He becomes the mandatory for the winner of Bivol Better Be 2. Bivol won the fight. Turki Alycia is refusing the man his title shot. I try to tell y'all, Turki Alycia is destroying the sport of boxing. Nevertheless, the man is staying in shape. If David Benavidez does not score the Dimitri Bivol fight, who would y'all want to see David Benavidez fight next? Matter of fact, don't even answer that. We already know who we would want to see David Benavidez beat the brakes off of next. It's only one problem. Mr. Saul Canelo Alvarez will be forever scared of David Benavidez. And if y'all did not see that interview with me and Mr. Suspicious yesterday, I'm going to leave a link in the description and the comment section. Me and Mr. Suspicious chopped it up about anything and everything about the boxing game and life in general. If y'all see the interview, go check it out. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to McGaverick Boxing, best female boxing editor in the game. I'm sure y'all seen them other female boxing channels. I'm sure y'all seen them female boxing channels who love to talk about boxing, yet they are loyal to specific boxers. If you know, then you know. McGaverick Boxing keeps it real. McGaverick Boxing does not care what the comment section gotta say. McGaverick Boxing calls it straight down the middle. If she hurt y'all feelings, then she hurt y'all feelings. In my personal opinion, she is the best female boxing commentator on YouTube. Go subscribe to the girl. If you a fan of Southpaw TV, you definitely gonna be a fan of McGaverick Boxing.
Remember the night you fought Tank? Remember the night you fought Tank? Remember the night you fought Tank? Remember the night you fought Tank?